3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
The Puff and Steph podcast, and we're back to this whole internet thing. Hi, Steph.
Hello, you're so far away this time.
Yeah, in the last couple of days you were here. So did you get your fix of the dogs, and now you're back to normal? Because let's be honest, that's why you came.
That is why I come over. Oh yeah, that is why I come over. Yeah, we'll just kind of go back and forth. I'll see the dogs a little, then I'll be home with my dogs a little. It's a good little rotation.
All right, today's show brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai. Right on the price, right on the pike. And for those of you who saw Steph's post yesterday, kind of a bittersweet day. You had to give back the loaner car.
Yes. So I took my car to get my AC fixed. God bless them for fixing it because first world problem, but you know you need AC in your car. And they gave me a 2020 Hyundai Tucson, which I continuously said Tucson, but it's Tucson.
You would.
And
you would.
Just,
you would. Tucson.
I don't know cars.
I love
really
the Tucson. The Tucson is like my favorite car. Do you guys have any 2020 Tucsons in stock?
Well, I told the guys that work there, I was like, I love this car. You guys can keep mine. And then I said, no, but seriously, like the next car that I get, I want it to be an SUV, and I think it's going to be a Tucson. Like, I really love it.
That's too funny. Freisinger Hyundai helping out Steph. They can help out you too. Steph, you are back at your house. You're here for a couple of days. I received the gift you left me when I opened my computer today.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You put this in my computer. For those of you listening, and not watching, it is a Chris Hemsworth sticker. And this looks like a Steph.
You're welcome.
This looks like a Steph hair connected to it. Anyway, Chris Hemsworth, my boy. Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It did make me smile when I opened my computer a couple minutes ago to do this, So you and I actually, when a lot of people are watching this or viewing this, you and I are actually going to be together at this point because we're recording this on Thursday, but tomorrow when it's released, you and I are actually going to be playing golf together in a golf tournament sponsored by our friends over at H&R Block. It's like a kind of a business mixer. So other business owners and business operators are going to be there, a chance to network and meet people. Who knows? Maybe we can get a couple advertisers from it. I don't know. I just thought it would be fun for us to go play golf. So we're going to go and we're going to play golf with a couple friends of mine. And you've never played golf before.
You know, years ago, I think I went golfing with some member of my family, but I don't think I really actually golfed. So this is going to definitely be new for me. I'm excited though. So
one thing I actually forgot to tell you, and I don't know why, I think when I was thinking about different ways to talk about our golf outing, you want to drive the cart, correct? That's like your thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my thing.
All right. Well, where we're going to be playing, I almost flipped a golf cart a week and a half ago, or 2 weeks ago.
Oh, super recent.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. Before I knew it, I was like up on this hill I shouldn't have been, and then I panicked and stopped the golf cart, and it started rolling the opposite direction down this hill sideways, and I like put my foot down to try to it was bad. It was almost like epic fail army like YouTube video. It was a very big hill. I'll point it out to you when we're on the course.
Okay, so tell me not to do, make sure you alert me so I don't do the same thing you did.
100% I will alert you. But I'm putting my life in your hands, so don't kill me like I almost killed myself.
You can trust me, I promise. But the one thing that I did have to ask you about was, what do I wear? Because I just picture, women wearing, skirts and visors, which I don't have either of those.
Okay, well... Yeah, you don't have to wear a visor. You don't have to wear any type of headgear. I wear headgear just because I need to protect my face and head from getting sunburnt. It's the only reason why I wear a hat. So I'll be wearing a hat. I'll be wearing shorts, a polo, and a hat. Wear the female equivalent to that.
So I can wear like white shorts
Yeah.
and like a nice shirt of some kind.
Yeah, like do you have one of those T-shirts that has like a V-neck or something? You know what
And
I'm
a collar?
talking? You know what I'm talking? Not you don't have to wear a collar, but like one of
Okay.
those like nicer T-shirts that like V-necks. Excuse my
Right.
extremely white chest I'm showing you right now. But yeah, one of those like that's fine. Or if you have a polo shirt, you can wear that. They're not going to be super strict. It's a nice course. It's not like a course. You know, like
Pinkies up.
yeah, no, it's not. It's a nice course, but it's not like that.
So they're not gonna like kick me out if I don't have a white visor.
You out. Yeah. You're not meeting our female visor quota. No.
Well, I always picture women who are golfing either wearing a white visor or they at least have their hair up in a ponytail. Like I have this image in my mind.
I Google imaged female golf outfits for you, so
Right.
you should be okay.
Okay.
Just honestly, I know you overthink everything, and I understand that. Don't overthink this. Pretty simple.
I appreciate you saying that, but guess what? I'm still going to.
So just get ready for some Facebook Lives from the golf course. Steph, you're on a team with 3 dudes, so you are going to actually have an advantage because I don't know how much you know about golf, but we all hit from the white tees, and then you get to move up and hit from the ladies' tees. So we're actually going to be depending on you to use your advantage.
Okay, I don't like that. I can hit from the same tees you hit from. I don't need that.
No, you are going to hit from the ladies' tees because it's going to help the team.
Listen, I am an athlete.
I know,
okay?
which is why I'm
Don't pull
excited.
this you throw ball like a girl thing because I have been an athlete my entire life.
So
I do not need a special tee.
let me just tell you something. All right. Professional golfers, both men and women, men play from further tees than women do, even professional.
Really?
Yeah. It's just
had no idea.
it is what it is. It's kind of cool because let's be honest, the average woman hits shorter than the average man. It's just
Right.
they're a little bit weaker in terms of strength, which produces less swing speed, which makes the ball go less far as a guy. So what golf does, which is actually kind of cool, it evens it out. Like, I'm not talking me and you, but if you took a guy who's in similar shape to you in a foot race, the guy's probably going to win. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
It is just is what it is. But in golf, they try to even it out. So technically, if you and I were the same skill level at golf, you could match me by starting a little bit ahead of me. It's like a head start. It's not because of anything like they hate women. They want women to be able to participate with guys without, completely making it unfair.
Right. I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I had no clue that women started at a different tee.
As a matter of fact, there's also the yellow tees, which are seniors tees. So the older people get to start up, further as well because they're not as strong as your average, like, younger middle-aged person.
Right. Interesting. See, I'm learning so much about golf that I didn't know.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we did our whole first block about golf, and I never thought we would do that. But yeah, so we are actually counting on you to use that advantage and your athleticism to give us an advantage over teams that have nothing but dudes. We have we have the secret weapon, and it's you. It's you.
It's me.
Yes.
Oh, I hope I don't let you guys down.
Yo,
wow.
There's going to be holes. The cool thing about golf is there's going to be holes where you completely let us down.
Yeah.
Right. But the good news is once that hole's over, brand new hole starts, and there's gonna be times, Steph, where you swing and miss. But there's gonna be time where you get a hold of it, and you're athletic, and that ball's gonna fly, and we're gonna be like, well, we're using Steph's shot, because that's what happens. Everybody in the team hits. We pick the best shot, and then everyone hits from that spot, and we pick the best shot.
Okay. So that's how you do it in a group like that.
That's
okay.
Yeah, it's a scramble. So.
Huh.
So get ready today, friends. Make sure you're paying attention because we will be Facebook Living a lot of our golfing today as we play in the H&R Block tournament. So
I'm excited.
Yeah, and it's not just Steph. You'll see me hit terrible shots as well. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. All right, friends. Coming up in just a couple of seconds. Oh, look. Another reason why Steph shouldn't hike.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
I do this only to protect you.
Oh, here we go.
I'm looking. Okay, listen. Who do you talk to more than anyone?
Probably Zoe or my mom.
Okay. And then, who's second or third?
Probably you're up there, if that's what you're asking for.
Right. You don't talk. I mean, Michael's down in Florida. You don't talk to him as much as me. Right? Yeah, yes, your other brother Joseph lives in your house, but he's always busy, it seems like. So you don't talk to him as much as you talk to me. So I'm filling in the big brother shoes here. And you know what? I guarantee both of them appreciate it.
Do you think so?
100%. Without talking to them at all. I'm just assuming. So when I do things like this, it's to look out for you. That's all I'm saying. John Utsi was hiking in Santa Fe National Forest in New Mexico with his kids on Saturday when he heard a voice. They found an injured hiker 600 yards down a steep hillside near a creek. The man had gone more than a week without food, couldn't move, and was delirious. His lips were chapped to the point where they were bleeding. His tongue was swollen.
Oh my gosh.
He was super skinny. Utsi and his kids gave him all their food and water before heading back to the trail to call 911 and continued on the way. It's kind of weird they left the guy before rescuers arrived, but whatever.
They left him there?
Yeah. First,
messed up.
Anyway, responding rescuers who had the exact GPS location of the hiker because this guy gave it to them couldn't locate the hiker and called off the search after 8 hours. The following morning, learning that the man had not been found, Utsi returned and found the hiker in the same spot. They didn't find him.
What?
He called 911 again, and this time he waited about 4 hours for crews to arrive before he led them to the man. The man, who was over 50, was an experienced hiker, but had suffered a back injury and couldn't stand. He would wiggle his way to the stream for water and then wiggle his way away from the stream at night because of the colder temperatures. He was taken to the hospital. He's recovering from being stuck out in the woods for 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh, why would Utsi have left him there
You just wanted to say his last name.
Yeah, I did. I definitely did.
Gosh darn it, Utsi.
You know me so well.
All right.
That's crazy.
I have so many questions, but at the end of the day, Steph, do you know I have a 0% chance of getting stuck for 2 weeks in the woods?
In your house?
Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to fall out of my front door down a hill 600 yards and be stuck there for 2 weeks. It's just not going to happen.
No, that's true. But you know what? In my defense, I never hike alone. I've actually thought about going for like trail runs, and it freaks me out, the thought of being alone.
Absolutely not. I forbid it.
Thanks for looking out for me.
I am. Yes, I read those stories to scare you a little bit, just to show you what can happen if you're not careful. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Well, no, I appreciate you looking out.
All right, let me give you something else to look out for. If you ever have a doctor who wants to perform any type of procedure on his front porch, don't let him.
Why not? That seems so legit.
A Western Missouri doctor has lost his state medical license after amputating a patient's gangrenous toe on the porch of his office.
What?
Yeah. John Urie's physician and surgeon's license was revoked in June. The amputation was performed in May on the porch of his office, which doubled as a machine shed. The building lacked running water and restrooms. 73-year-old Urie called the board's action a travesty of justice, explaining the amputation he performed was done to help a friend who was fearful of hospitals and had refused to go to one to have his toe with gangrene on it treated. He putting his life in danger. He argued that everything was absolutely perfectly sterile out in the bright sunshine and fresh air. Okay, doctor, listen, I don't know, this is going to surprise you. I don't know a lot about the medical field. I don't know a lot about being a surgeon. What I do know is that there's this thing out there called wind. And every once in a while, the wind just kind of picks up a little gust of wind, like a little gust. It happens.
Yep.
It does. And at that time, that gust of wind, if you're performing a surgery outside, it just blew a leaf onto this guy's toe that you just cut off, onto his stump. And now you have to sterilize it again. I'm sorry, anything outdoors cannot be sterile.
Right, there's uncontrollable elements outside.
What happens if a squirrel comes around and sits on the guy's foot? Right? Not to mention there's ants. What if ants or mosquitoes or bugs or bees?
Right.
Anything. A bird comes flying through your front porch, poops on the guy's toe. I mean, you never.
Right, anything could happen.
It's not going to happen indoors. Just like I'm never going to get lost hiking while sitting on my couch. Right?
Yep. You know what? I think I know where this is coming from. So everybody's been working from home during the pandemic, and you see a lot of people posting like they're sitting on their front porch working. Your wife was sitting outside working the other day.
Yep.
Hey, I'm working from home. Why not sit outside? This guy probably thinks the same thing. Everybody else is sitting outside to work. I want to work outside too.
I'm sorry. I don't know if you even remember this. You might be a little bit too young. Years ago, this doctor, I want to say in Florida, just because it makes so much sense, was doing, I believe it was breast implant surgery. It was either in his basement or in his garage. This person was. And I sat there, and I was on the radio at the time. This was definitely before you, but I don't know if you remember it. And I was like, who in their right mind says, you know what? That doctor has a pretty nice garage. I trust him to cut me open. Not just put me under and cut me open.
Oh my gosh. Right. Like, who falls for that? I guess if it's super cheap and affordable.
Maybe. Now, this guy was apparently a friend, and the doctor knew his toe had to come off, and they were going to do it at the hospital anyway, but he was scared, so he thought he was doing something nice. But to call it a travesty of justice, I think you may be stretching just a little bit, bro.
Just a smidge.
Maybe just a little bit. Coming up next, I don't know if this is somebody I want to work for or not.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
Steph, have you ever gotten in trouble at work? Yes, you have. Ooh, yes, you have. I remember that one time you got in trouble.
Oh, when I cried and thought I was going to get fired?
Yeah, the picture thing where you used an unlicensed photo. Yeah, we've talked about that before. Yeah.
Oh, that was terrible.
Right.
Terrible.
Well, this guy got in trouble. A construction worker was found passed out drunk on a street in China. Now, this is the thing. He claimed his employer had pressured him to earn his unpaid wages by drinking. The man said he confronted his boss. He said, listen, you owe me back pay. And the boss was like, no, I don't. And they got into a fight, and the boss finally said, okay. He said his boss forced him to do shots, saying he would pay him $3 a glass. The man had
not a bad deal.
The man had consumed an entire bottle before leaving the restaurant and passing out on the street where he was found later.
Oh my gosh. And his boss gave him money for every shot? Did he live up to his word?
Apparently. Okay, so, Steph, on a normal average night of going out with your friends and drinking, if someone paid you $3 a drink, how much money do you think you would make in a night?
Maybe like $12.
You have four drinks and you're done?
I don't know. Probably, yeah. That would probably be about it.
I'm making at least 30.
Oh, you're making bank.
Yeah. I mean, during a football game when I go to the bar and I spend all afternoon drinking, I have food, space out the drinks a little bit, maybe oh my God, Pop, I haven't seen you in a while. Let's do a shot. Before I know it, yeah, I'm probably 10 drinks. That's why I Ubered a football game. or I have the wife drop me off. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go watch football. Can you bring me? You drop me off at the bar, please. Yeah, yeah. I know that I'm not 4 drinks. I'm 10 drinks. But again, it's spread out over 5-6 hours.
Right, that helps a lot.
It does, and I do eat, and usually I take a break midway and go, okay, I need to take a break, and I have one water, and then I'm like, all right, get me another Truly.
Back to business with the Truly.
That's right. I have a feeling that if I was ever a cop, this would happen to me. A police officer in Britain accidentally got himself stuck in his own handcuffs. A crew used metal cutters to remove the cuffs. Police Sergeant Scott Renwick revealed on Twitter that he was the officer in question, tweeting, "Well, that wasn't a good start to the day. # not funny." There's no explanation.
So you're just playing with them?
No, he screwed up. I don't know exactly what happened.
I need details.
It doesn't say how he did it, but I would 100% be like that. I would probably find a way out of him and be like, "Hey, you want to see?" I would show people I know. "Hey, you want to see how to get out of handcuffs?" And I would show them. I've been working on this for years.
Yes. I could see that happening to you.
I would not make a good cop. Okay, it's time to stump Steph. The average person eats these almost 280 times a year. What are they? The average person eats these almost 280 times a year. That's a lot. I'm gonna say, I don't think you're 280, but I think you eat these a good amount.
These. So you eat multiple at a time.
You can, or you can eat just one. I don't eat just one normally. Normally I'm 2, sometimes 3.
Hot dogs.
No. 280 hot dogs a year would be crazy. I don't think I eat that.
Eats these. Is it a dinner food?
It can be.
Or it can be lunch?
Yep.
Eats these. 280. How many do you think I would eat at a time? Is it a big thing, or is it little?
There's some days where you have one, you might have 2. I don't think you ever have more than 2.
These. Tacos. No, I eat more than 2 tacos. That's a lie.
No. Not tacos.
Tacos. Dog. Burgers?
280 burgers?
America.
You probably eat these. The average person eats these a couple times a week.
Potato chips.
No.
Is it bad for you?
No. Well, it's funny. Right now, I don't think no, but we've been told they were bad for us, then they're good for us, and they're bad for us again, and now they're good for us, I think.
Ooh, eggs.
Yeah, eggs.
You did it, everybody.
All right, am I right about you eating you say you like eggs.
I love eggs, and I eat 5 of them at a time.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you like your eggs?
I really like dippy eggs, which I know people think is gross, and I get it because it seems gross, but I love them. And if I make scrambled eggs, that's my favorite, and I can eat 5 of those easily. 5 or 6.
You strike me as a hard-boiled egg girl.
I do love hard-boiled eggs too. I really do. They're good for you. So.
Do you know my wife? My wife eats those red beet eggs.
I've never tried those. They gross me out.
Thank you. They're always on the shopping list, and I'm like, ugh. I kiss you.
Ew, gross.
Yeah. But I eat meat. She doesn't like that. So, all right. Next one. This one's kind of an interesting trivia question. People in the early 1800s actually used this food item as medicine. What is it? People in the 1800s actually used this food item as medicine. What is it?
So it's something healthy, yeah?
I wouldn't call it healthy. But
we don't consider it to be healthy.
Well, I wouldn't call it bad for you either. It's kind of neutral. But it's something that's
dark chocolate.
No, but it's something that still exists now. I almost guarantee it's in your refrigerator.
Red wine.
Nope.
That has health benefits,
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever makes you feel good about drinking a whole bottle.
No. Is it a condiment?
Yes.
Oh. Butter.
No.
Ketchup. Nuh-uh.
They used ketchup in the early 1800s for medicine. Fun fact, we all learned something. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's made out of tomatoes, so kind of healthy.
We all learned something we're never going to need, everyone. Congratulations, we did it.
Yep.
All right, so we hope you have a fantastic weekend. Make sure you check back multiple times today for our fun and adventures on the golf course. It's going to be good.
Yay.
It's going to be slightly embarrassing, but we're going to have fun. We'll see you on Monday, friends. Today's show brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai. It's a podcast.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.